Hi guys, so we are now in Sepang for the launch of the Mercedes-AMG GTR and the GTC. So the car that you see here that's moving off, this is the GTR that has just been launched. It is the range-topping variant of the Mercedes-AMG GT family. So in total, right, there are 4 different performance variants of the Mercedes-AMG GT. Just now I showed you the GTR. This here is the GTC. Below them you have the GTS, and then there's the base model GT. All of them are powered by Mercedes-AMG's 4-liter V8, all tuned to various output levels. Okay, so here in this GTC here gives you about 560 horsepower. The GTR that you saw earlier in the video has about 580. The GTR is really the closest thing you get to a race spec AMG GT that is legal for road use. So right now in Malaysia, if you want, you can order any variants of the GT, the base GT, the GTS, but the ones that now Mercedes-Benz Malaysia will really be focusing their attention on will be the GTC as well as the GTR. Okay, so now that somebody has popped the hood, let me just show you the engine bay. And this particular unit is built by Amir Shamsadini. Alright. So all Mercedes, well, not all, most Mercedes AMG engines, right? The 63s, in particular the V8s, as well as the 45s, the 2-liter inline 4s, they are hand-built specifically by Mercedes AMG technicians. All right, the one-man, one-engine philosophy. So, well, they of course they don't forge or do the molded, cast the blocks themselves. But what they do is that all the components are all put together by hand. You know, screwed together by hand by one single technician. Okay. So mechanically, the GTC, besides getting more power than the GTS, it also has a slightly wider body, and it also gains rear wheel steering for a slight handling advantage. Here we have Zachary here from AutoWorld. Hi Zach. And beneath him, well, beneath me is the boot. Hi TJ. What's up? So the boot is big enough for TJ's large camera, and we come inside. So just a reminder, the AMG GT family was facelifted in 2017, and here is the updated interior where I sit inside. Wow. So you have here, you see this is the active instrument cluster. Okay. Freestanding screen, 4 aircon vents. This is the a newer version of the Mercedes command interface. Okay, the older ones had a more curvaceous look. This one is a flatter, more technical look. Looks more like almost like a mobile phone. Here, this space here. Okay, you can either close the lid. Okay, it's spring loaded, or you can open it to 2 rather deep cup holders. Okay, with a 12-volt socket and a USB port here. All these buttons here, okay, now with the engine is not started, they look like they are blank, but in actual fact what happens is when you start the engine, all these controls will illuminate to show you their functions. So here's the electronic shifter. Okay, neutral, you pull to drive, push to reverse, press to engage park, and you've got this nice embossment here of the AMG logo. Open this. Underneath here you can see a decently sized compartment with 2 USB ports, and this keyhole here is for you to start the car in case your key fob runs out of battery. Okay, so Yeah, here we have it. Oh, got sunroof some more. So here we have it, the GTC. So, excuse me, sorry, I have to clear my throat. So in product positioning terms, right, the GTC, if you compare this with the GTR, as I said earlier, the GTR is the closest thing you would get to a road legal race spec car. The GTC here, on the other hand, is still more road focused, so it still has a fair degree of creature comforts that you saw. But you can see here also the tires, they give here pretty decent tires, okay? High grade Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2. So very grippy tires in the dry. No risk, bro, carry on. Okay, so now we wait for the GTR to come back, and here comes the GTR roaring back. Okay, now this you can see, right? Right, even cosmetically, the GTR significantly different from the GTC. You get these rear diffuser elements, a totally different lower rear bumper. There's this aggressive wing here on the outside, and look at those brakes, man, huge. So the car comes back from another lap, and you can see the headlights too are. This is the new facelifted tail headlight design. Okay, and that's Tana there. Tana. So Tana just came back from a taxi ride. How's the car?
It's amazing, it's amazing. You know, it was going very fast.
Yeah.
But I must say, I felt safe in the car.
Yeah. Hey,
Very
he's skilled driver lah, bro.
Very safe, very comfortable.
Yeah.
And you felt all the G-forces, you know, all the corners. You were skidding all over, and it was just amazing.
Okay, I'm looking forward to your video.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
looking forward to video, guys. Subscribe to our latest member, Tana. Okay, subscribe to his channel. Okay, so here we have it, guys. The Mercedes-AMG GTR and the GTC. So yeah, watch Tana's video for his for the footage of his taxi ride. Cheers, guys.